Hi there. I wrote a blog a long time ago about do's and don'ts at a hotel, and now I work at a bank. So there are 1,000 more things that piss me off working at a bank than did working at a hotel. Things that people do that they shouldn't do, bad habits that people have, and whatnot. I've been trying to write this down and type it out for a very long time. I can't seem to do it. I can't seem to get it all out of there because every time I start writing, I think of something else that makes me mad. So, I'm just going to go over with you today some of the things that you should not do when you come to a bank. Okay, so the first one is, do not approach the teller unless you are called. Unless someone says, I can help the next customer, do not approach me. Because I may have money on the counter, I may be doing something else with someone else's information out on the counter, or I could be playing solitaire and I've got a really, really good game going on. Just fuck off. Don't talk to me, okay? I hate it when people come up and they're like, oh, I have this, and they start talking to me and I'm like, hi, I have $20,000 out here on my thing alone. Do you mind, And then when I say, I'm sorry, I'm not available, they get all pissy about it. It's like, fuck you, and go back in line. Oh, I really hate that. It's really annoying. And you know what else? If I had your account information sitting out on the counter and I was working on your banking stuff, would you really want someone coming over and gawking and looking at your shit while I'm working at it? I didn't think so. Second thing, if you are making a deposit, have a deposit slip filled out. I don't care who you are. I don't care what planet you're from. I don't care what state you're in. I don't care if they do it at your bank, if they don't do it at your bank, whatever. If you go into a bank and you see deposit slips, counter deposit slips anywhere in that bank, you fill one out before you put money in your fucking bank account, okay? I don't care. We use your debit card, you swipe your debit card, that's fine. That's fine. The only thing swiping your debit card does is bring up your account information. Nothing else, okay? It doesn't make magic. It doesn't do anything. It's not special. Don't fucking do that, okay? Fill out your goddamn deposit slip and make sure it's filled out properly. If you don't know your account number, that's okay. We can look it up for you. Most people don't. But you know your address. You know your phone number. You know what city you live in. And you know the date today. And you know what kind of checking account you want. Those are the two biggest pet peeves people have. Two biggest things bankers have, okay? Most bankers will tell you having all the money face the same way doesn't really matter. When we get it in straps, it's not facing the same way anyway. Something that does matter, have your denominations lined out, like 1, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100. Don't just have a bunch of ones stacked together and then have like two 50s and a 10 in there, okay? That pisses us off. We have to count that money. And since we have a counter, everybody here at my bank has a counter at our counter. We have a counter at our counter. It sits there. Every one of us has one. We can just stick our money in there and it counts it automatically. But it is a pain in the ass when you're trying to sort it, no matter what kind of, transaction you're doing. When we have to sort the money, you have to separate it, and it's a pain in the ass to put it in the computers. You have this much, and then go back and find out you had another 10 in there that was hiding in the hundreds. Like, fuck. You have to go back and enter that, and it's a pain in the ass. So make sure your denominations are all correct, okay? If you have more than 100 bills, strap it. In 20s are 2,000, 1s are 100, 5s are 500. I mean, seriously, this pattern goes on. 50 is 5,000, and hundreds are 10,000, okay? If you have more than 100 bills, you can strap it so we can whip it out of the strapper, throw it in the counter, and take it out, okay? Don't give me that bullshit of, oh, I didn't have any paper clips. Paper clips are everywhere, okay? You can find paper clips on the bus. Use a goddamn paper clip, okay? It's really easy. And if you really want to do us a favor, strap your ones in 25. If you don't have 100, you only have like 50, strap them in straps of 25 with a paper clip. 20 with 5s, 25 with 10s, 25 with 20s, 20 with 50, and like 10 or 20 with 100. It's really easy. Really, really easy shit to figure out. Okay. When you go into the drive-thru and you don't have your deposit slip filled out, the drive-thru is not a desk. Have your deposit slip ready. Rule number 1 of banking is have your deposit slip ready. Rule number 2 of banking is have your deposit slip ready. Period. No, none of this, oh, I don't have one. If you don't have one, go around the building, get one. Most places have a little mailbox or something to have them in there. Get a goddamn deposit slip and fill it out before you get to the window. You hate sitting in a line, okay? I know you hate sitting in a line because I know what you'll do. You'll watch and wait and see which person is going to leave first, and then you pull up into that window, okay? You wait and see who's going to be gone so you can get faster service, okay? But I also know the person that waits to see who is going to leave, pulls up into that window, and then takes 25 minutes to write out their goddamn deposit slip, okay? It's not rocket science, okay? You can have your deposit slip ready. Also,